turned to the White House lawn, the world tuned in to hear Zelensky in the center, standing tall, his purpose clear. Trump is at the table after Alaska, where talks ran cold. Full peace deal on his mind, but the story's yet untold. Sir Keir Starmer vows support. Friedrich Merz speaks of security. Emmanuel Macron and Giorgia Meloni bring Europe's unity. Alexander Stubb and Ursula von der Leyen join the line. NATO's Mark Rutte at the room. One front, one sign. They say no ceasefire came from Putin in Alaska's air. Trump now pushes for a comprehensive pact, and leaders stare. We raise the flags, we raise the voice for Ukraine's right to be free. White House doors from London to Paris, Rome to Helsinki. Security guarantees, territorial lines, aid that won't bend. Sanctions stay, UN, NATO hopes we stand. We won't pretend. We won't pretend. They push for a ceasefire, for borders kept and future clear. Talks of membership, NATO and EU, to shelter from fear. Military help, economic vows, sanctions to keep the pressure on. Europe combined with Zelensky to guard what mustn't be gone. Concerned that a full deal could favor moves that hurt the right. So leaders join at the White House to hold Ukraine tight. We raise the flags, we raise the voice for Ukraine's right to be free. White House doors from London to Paris, Rome to Helsinki. Security guarantees, territorial lines, aid that won't bend. Sanctions stay, UN, NATO hopes we stand. We won't pretend. We stand, we won't pretend. Flags on the lawn, names on the table. Zelensky and the West. From Alaska's cold to Washington, they argue for what's best. Security and sovereignty, a future built on trust. We raise the flags and raise our voice, protect what's fair and just. We raise the flags, we raise the voice for Ukraine's right to be free. White House doors from London to Paris, Rome to Helsinki. Security guarantees, territorial lines, aid that won't bend. Sanctions stay, UN, NATO hopes we stand. We won't pretend. We stand, we won't pretend. We stand, we won't pretend. We won't pretend. We stand, we won't pretend.
Breaking beats for Sunday, August 17th, 2025. This playlist is intended for entertainment purposes only. Always consume news from a reputable source. Track 1. Flags on the Lawn. European leaders join Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky at the White House with President Donald Trump to press for a unified Western stance on a peace deal, security guarantees, and Ukraine's future amid concerns Trump may push for a Russia-favored full deal after his Alaska talks with Putin. Track 2. Erin, Sea Heat and Warning Beat. Hurricane Erin, which formed from an African tropical wave on August 9th and rapidly intensified to a Category 5 with 160 miles per hour winds by August 16, is now a Category 3, 125 miles per hour, about 330 miles ESE of Grand Turk, expanding in size and threatening the Caribbean with heavy rain, power outages, and dangerous surf along the U.S. East Coast. Track 3. Picket Lines and Runways. On August 16, 2025, CUPE-represented Air Canada flight attendants launched the airline's first strike since 1985, grounding nearly all of the carrier's 700 daily flights and affecting over 100,000 travelers before the federal government invoked Section 107 to force binding arbitration and end the walkout. Track 4. Zaytun Echoes. On August 17, 2025, the IDF stepped up an offensive in Gaza City's Zaytun, using the 99th Division, Nahal Infantry, and 7th Armored, and the IAF, prompting mass displacement, UN humanitarian warnings, and tens of thousands of Israelis protesting plans to occupy Gaza City. Track 5, River of Resilience. Heavy monsoon flash floods have devastated Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, killing 314 people, including 204 in Buner, injuring 156, leaving many missing, and thousands homeless, while rescue teams battle rain, landslides, and damaged roads. Please enjoy today's breaking beats.
Born on an African wave, August winds carried her high. In just a day she raged from calm seas to touch the sky. From gentle storm to cat fire roar, the oceans felt her might. Then back to cat 3 she spun, still fierce through day and night. Near Grand Turk she pressed on west with steady winds in play. Her power spread across the sea, growing more each day. Erin on the radio, Erin on the breeze. From cat 5 to cat 3, she's dancing with the seas. Watch the islands, hear the swell. Stay ready, stay aware. Lights go dark in Puerto Rico. Take shelter, show you care. Rain falls heavy, swelling shore to shore. Erin's voice is rising, heed the ocean's roar. Her bands brush the islands, the leewards feel her sway. Puerto Rico, virgin shores, the storm has found its way. Turks and Caicos stand on guard, Bahamas feel her sweep. And far-off coasts will send circle where restless waters leap. Shelters open, ports are closed, the Coast Guard calls for care. Officials warn, stay safe, stay strong, the storm is everywhere. The warming seas, the rising air, they feed her sudden flame. Each year the storms grow stronger still, but Erin bears the name. Erin on the radio, Erin on the breeze. From cat 5 to cat 3, she's dancing with the seas. Watch the islands, hear the swell. Stay ready, stay aware. Lights go dark in Puerto Rico. Take shelter, show you care. Rain falls heavy, swelling shore to shore. Erin's voice is rising, heed the ocean's roar. Stay tuned, stay steady when the storm beats time. Safety is the rhythm in the warning chime. Erin on the radio, Erin on the breeze. From cat 5 to cat 3, she's dancing with the seas. Watch the islands, hear the swell. Stay ready, stay aware. Lights go dark in Puerto Rico. Take shelter, show you care. Rain falls heavy, swelling shore to shore. Erin's voice is rising, heed the ocean's roar. Stay tuned, stay steady when the storm beats time. Safety is the rhythm in the warning chime.
We stamped our boots on concrete at the terminal doors. Voices rising up from concourse to the tarmac floors. First strike since 85. CUPE raised the call. Ground duties unpaid till the plane starts to roll. From Toronto to Montreal, Calgary to Vancouver skies. 700 flights down
Außenzeitung, rooftops shake like drums. 95th Division moving in the Holland 7th Armored come. Air Force shadows carving night, they say 20 militants gone. Families huddle, ambulances can run, shells keep rolling on. Sight-town echoes, tents on the road, Kerem Shalom opens the gate. Tents inspected, trucks roll south, but the shelters can't hide the weight. Voices in Tel Aviv shouting, ceasefire now, bring back the hostages. Sight-town echoes, hearts into places, Gaza streets and Israeli plazas. The aid through Kerem Shalom, UN and aid groups in the chain. Netanyahu calls northern Gaza Hamas' last stronghold in his campaign. UN OCHA warns relocation may deepen the hunger and the pain. Gaza Health reports 61,900 dead since last October's flame. Sight-town echoes, tents on the road, Kerem Shalom opens the gate. Tents inspected, trucks roll south, but the shelters can't hide the weight. Voices in Tel Aviv shouting, ceasefire now, bring back the hostages. Sight-town echoes, hearts into places, Gaza streets and Israeli plazas. Tens of thousands, Tel Aviv soaked by water cannon spray. 38 arrested families beg for a negotiated way. Around the world, eyes watching, UK, France, Australia, Canada say, if there's no ceasefire, recognition moves could change the play. Sight-town echoes, tents on the road, Kerem Shalom opens the gate. Tents inspected, trucks roll south, but the shelters can't hide the weight. Voices in Tel Aviv shouting, ceasefire now, bring back the hostages. Sight-town echoes, the city cries, the whole world waits. Sight-town echoes, tents on the road, Kerem Shalom opens the gate. Tents inspected, trucks roll south, but the shelters can't hide the weight. Voices in Tel Aviv shouting, ceasefire now, bring back the hostages. Sight-town echoes, the city cries, the whole world waits.
Mukhlifers shouting louder than the storm. KP waking up to mud and thunder's form. 314 gone, 156 still wounded. Wanda Bears 204. Many hearts confounded